Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Solo Leveling Arise, Black Thunder here. So you finally made me hard try that POD. So I'll show you both of the setups like DPS Sung Jinwoo and support Sung Jinwoo. I'll do both the runs and with support, like I'll be using full greed and these are the stats and I'll show you the setup too. So like I was saying with greed I managed to do 1 billion more. The score with DPS SJW was like 9.8 billion, something around that, and with support like full greed because he's totally a buffer. So I was doing like 10.7 billion. So shout out to Hero. He commented on my video that do try support SJW. So I did try and it was really good. And I'm using vacuum wave for these passives and cold ice because they like kind of decrease defense and increase the damage taken. Like from a selector, I by mistake took a bloodless shard, and if I didn't do that, so my VR1 would also be mythic. So the rotation is same if you have watched my guild boss fight, and I'll show you the stats too. Like I also buffed them. My Chai is now 43k defense and my Surin is 80k HP with full desire. So I had to make new pieces. So like I was saying, the rotation will be same as Guild Boss, like Cold Ice and then Vacuum Wave, Moon Shadow and Grimoire to get that elemental weakness. So you can see, like your main aim is to spam your skills as much as you can so you can buff your hunters. And one more good thing that I got to know from Sonic's run, that if your hunters like two are on one hand and one is on the other, so what you can do is just do your ultimate if that is up. So what this will help is like your bloodlust will get on both the arms, the debuff, and you can break them faster. And also for 4 minutes continuously you are spamming your skill, so you have to check your MP. So what you can do is instead of water QT you can use that one which like reduces the attack. Like when you do that you recover a lot of MP, so it's good. And thanks to golem phase I managed to do really good amount of basic attacks to recover my MP, you'll see that. And one thing is like I noticed that my vacuum wave is being done in any other direction, so maybe I'll try one more run on manual because you need that buffs, it impacts a lot and helps you deal more damage. And also while using the cold ice try to remain as close as you can to the dragon so its passive is applied and you can like reduce the defense on the arms or the dragon's head and deal more damage. And not to mention you have to shadow step as much as you can. Like you must have seen mouse video, so maybe I'll try like skull too because he works really well with shadow step and other defense down stacking or mechanism. So let's see, like maybe I'll try Bestie as the main shadow and Biru and Skull as support. So let's see how it performs. And also one more thing, if you have Shuhua, the DPS, so you can use her instead of Melin and you can easily do like 12, 13 billion, maybe even 15 billion, you never know. Like I asked Black Sea to try out support SJW because he has A5 Shuhua that failed. So maybe if he manages to get a better score, I'll tell you obviously. But still I know Shuhua will perform better. Like my friend showed a SS, so he managed to do like 12, 13 billion because he was using Shuhua instead of like Melin. So you can easily switch her. Mainly for this dragon you have to stack as much as defense down as possible because he's really tanky. And second thing is hit him with as much as DPS as you can and as high stats like damage increase, defense penetration and defense HP, attack, whatever your hunter scales off that stat. That is the only way you can gain like massive scores. And for the stats of the hunters I'll show you after this when I do the DPS SJW run. And I'm using like Moon Shadow and Plum because they are A9 and A10 and deal more damage, and I was using Fire Dagger Toss and Water VA to take out the arm, so you will see that too. And my Water VA is like heroic, so I'm missing out on some of the damages, and you can see I'm continuously doing my basic attacks to get that MP. And as I said, like try to do as much shadow steps as you can. And also one more thing, like you cannot use the same weapons twice. So if you are like thinking of using the exact setup, the support one on fire, so you cannot because you have used these weapons only in one run and now they are like out of question, you cannot use them. Though I'll suggest like if you don't have the fire weapon, so try using Stormbringer. And since we use Thetis here, so you can use like Plum there, you have to figure out on your own. But what you can do is like use Plum and Moonshadow here and Thetis and Stormbringer in the fire run if you don't have fire weapons, so that will help you buff your fire team. But your fire team then should be OP stats and A5, so they can deal massive damage to the arms and dragon himself. So this is it for the yapping. Like, I am really kind of tired and exhausted after doing so much simulation and POD. But still I'll try that. Like, maybe I'm not getting the vacuum wave buff. So if I manage to do a better run, obviously I'll upload that. And do remember, we are very close to 1000 subs. And if you're new to the channel, you have to do that subscribe, because Siorin's bikini, that leopard one, damn, that is so sexy. But like I said, like, I almost forgot what I was saying, because that swimsuit is on the bet. If we manage to complete the 1000 subs, I'll buy that, and we'll do the jiggly intro with that. And you can enjoy the rest of the video with some music. Till then, peace out.
I think we could be something so good. So good. So good. So good. I think we could be something so good. Something so good. Something so good. Something so good.